I want to cue up a video that I've been given. And as before it starts, I'm going to describe. This was taken October 30th of 2024. This video is of an MQ-9 drone tracking an orb, or this object, off the coast of Yemen. You'll see that another MQ-9 launched a Hellfire missile. You cannot see that drone. And so I'm not going to explain it to you. You'll see exactly what it does. This is when it zoomed out, so you can still see it traveling. So, Mr. Knapp, do you have you heard about events like this occurring, and what information might you have?
I have heard about events like this. I have heard about this event. Jeremy Corbell and I talked about it in one of our episodes a while back. We did not have the video, though. There are servers where there's a whole bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see. Occasionally, some of that stuff gets out in the wild, and it comes our way. It should be going to you. The public should be seeing this stuff. And why you're not allowed to, I don't know. But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah, what the hell is that? What flies like that?
Again, I'm not going to speculate what it is, but the question is, why are we being blocked from this information consistently?
Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shad, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. I want to send double honor to the elders, apostles, and bishops at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and safety is to the hopeful elect occupant there doing this work. Much love to the scattered elect and to the few sincere women that subscribe to the true doctrine. This is the brother you call Amafu, the Great Millstone Camp, the branch out here in Omaha, Nebraska, coming back with another lesson, Lord willing, to feed and to edify the lost sheep of the nation of Israel through the Holy Spirit, Racha HaKodash. And the Israelites consisted of so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans by the seed of your father, no matter which may look like. And I want to get into this quick lesson. It was a video that surfaced where you had a chariot that was off the coast of Yemen. That was picked up by a military drone. And according to the sources, I tried to do a screen recording, but for whatever reason, my screen recording is is tripping out. So Lord willing, I'll just post a visual or a short clip of the video. As I'm speaking, but you had a chariot that was moving along the coast of Yemen. They were trying to downplay, like, oh, it wasn't, maybe it was just like a balloon, or maybe was it like AI generated. They were pretty much just making up BS. You know what I'm saying? But we know, based off watching that video and them shooting a Hellfire missile at it, that was definitely a chariot of the Lord. All right, and just real quick, I want to look into the power of a Hellfire missile. All right, because when a missile in general, whatever a missile shoots that's flying through the skies, it should knock it out, right? No matter what it is. All right, but that wasn't the case with this object. All right, which we know that this would be the chariot of the Lord. All right, the chariot, it's like the power of a Hellfire missile. All right, and this is just the AI overview. It says a Hellfire missile power comes from its precision guidance and multi-purpose warhead capable of hitting targets like tanks, bunkers, and personnel with high accuracy with the speed of up to of Mach 1.3, which is 995 miles per hour. In a range of several kilometers, and delivers a 20-pound explosive warhead that uses a shaped charge and fragmented sleeve to defeat various targets, although it can be overkill for less fortified targets. So 995 miles per hour is how fast this Hellfire missile was flying towards the Chariot. And when you watch the video shows the Hellfire missile, pretty much hitting the Chariot and splitting up. And when the Chariot continues to move, and then they switch to like another view of the Chariot from a different drone, where it shows the Chariot still moving, unabated, unbothered, and Esau Edom is scared. As they went to a press conference, they said, yeah, we're scared. We're scared behind that because of the capability of what Hellfire missiles do. Okay. Now, though this was in Yemen, okay, these same chariots, they're going to be seen in the house of Babylon. And actually, they have been seen, okay, and they've displayed their power many a times, okay. There was another video, which, if I can find that, I'll post that as well, where it shows that there was a chariot, it looked like it was dropping some type of fluid, and they shot at it twice, and whatever they shot at it, it blew up. Once the smoke cleared, the chariot was still sitting there. And then it decided to take off when it wanted to. So, hey, Esau Edom is in trouble, man. Okay? You are in trouble. Right? So, there was this article on BBC News that I came across. And it was dated as of September the 8th. It looks like September the 8th, 2025. Okay? And it says, it's coming right for us. Witness tells Congress as UFO sighting. Okay? It says politicians in the U.S. are hearing from people who say they witness UFOs. The hearing is officially about unidentified anomalous phenomena, also known as unidentified flying objects, although not all UAPs are seen in the sky, right? And this could, which, once again, we know that these are the chariots of the Lord, and they can change form, they can change shape, they can disappear, they can reappear, okay? It says 5 witnesses are speaking at the hearing, including military veterans. It's coming for us, witness calls. His friends screaming during 2003 UFO sighting. Another witness says he saw a self-luminous object emerge from the ocean while stationed on a U.S. Navy ship in 2023 before joining 3 other similar objects that then sped away and disappeared, okay? So, and this actually does have the clip, so I'll definitely be posting this article within the description, okay? So, so Esau comes with this BS saying that not all aliens come from outer space, which, we know that they're the chariots of the Lord. They have the men, the angels in there are, let's actually get the precept for that, right? They are actually men, and they're Israelite men, okay? This is the book of Psalm 68, verse 17. It says, the chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. And in order to be an angel, you have to be an Israelite, all right? Because it calls the Israelites, what does it call the men of the Lord? It calls us messengers. Which a messenger is nothing but an angel. Or an angel is nothing but a messenger. Okay, those two are synonymous. All right, and these are the same individuals that are directing these vehicles in the heavens. All right, there's been a couple of times, man, where you have a bunch of Israelites, a bunch of Jake hooked up together. I've witnessed it myself on multiple times, where you have a bunch of Jake, they're together, congregating, breaking bread, just fellowshipping, and you'll look in the skies, man, you'll see chariots flying back and forth. Okay, not on my own. I see chariots. I've seen a chariot, move through the sky, but not like when you're around a bunch of righteous, godly men. That's when them chariots really get the flying through, and that gives us a sense of hope, man. All right, because we know that the scriptures say that they will stay upon the house of the thief. Okay? The book of Zechariah 5:4, I will bring it forth, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that swear falsely by my name. The house of the thief is America, Babylon the Great. All right? Did not Esau, Edom still a whole nation of people? And going back to the law, it says that, if he be found in his hand, all right, he should be punished. Okay? We're still in the hand of our oppressors. We're still in the hand of those who stole us, man. Okay, so there's going to be a great judgment coming for them. And yes, those chariots are coming for you, Esau, Edom. All right, and Esau, Edom, knowing him, the pride that he has, and according to prophecy, right, they're going to fight. All right, they're going to fight. That's in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, where it speaks about the ship of the prince, the son of Yahweh Shai, whom this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Right, and that's exactly the same way he's going to come back, according to the book of Acts, the 1st chapter, and I believe the 7th or the 8th verse, where it says the same way that you've seen this same Yahweh Shai leave, the same way is he going to return. All right, and he's going to return with this legion. All right, starting with Michael, the archangel, the head angel, all right, of Yahweh Shai's army. They're going to come back with great wrath, man, and we're waiting on that. But I just wanted to report this. I believe there are other brothers that have went into this and reported this as well. But this is for, individuals that follow and subscribe on my page that may not have, maybe haven't come across it or, have seen it. So our job here at Babylon, our job here as Hebrew Israelites, as servants, as watchmen, is to report these things. All right. So I'm gonna leave it there. I'll play the video. But Lord willing, this was edifying. And I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Double honor is to the elders, apostles, and bishops of a great millstone. Peace, love, and safety is to the elect. Shalom.